Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June 3rd and 4th, Monday and Tuesday for my Pisces. Hello, my Pisces. How are you? Okay, so short reading. I'm just using my Bradley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. I have prayed, meditated, and infused the cards with Reiki energy. But this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Take what you like, leave the rest. Now, thank you so much all for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really do appreciate it. My heart goes out. Thank you so much. Now, remember, June 3rd is the new moon. The new moon, basically full moon to new moon is the waning moon. That's when you release things. New moon to full moon is the waxing moon. That's when you request. And the full moon, of course, you just get out there, release, relinquish, and request. It's all, remember, the moon is something that, is a divine creation. I don't say to worship the moon at all. It's a divine creation, and it has an effect on this earth, okay? It affects the water. The earth is 70-80% water. Our bodies are 80-90% water. And you, my Pisces, are a water sign. So just, make use of that energy. Okay, let's go ahead and cut the cards and see what we got going for you for Monday, Tuesday. First card is reversed. They are all face down. And let's see what we have here. First card, the Nine of Air. Okay, so this is going into our pity party again. This is expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecy, sleepless nights. So this is that time, my little wonderful fishes, here, one fish goes up for the oxygen and the other fish goes down into the murky waters. You need to be aware of that fish that likes to go down into that murky waters, okay? That's when you're just kind of feeling, like I said, a little sorry for yourself. You're kind of like, oh, darn. So, just be aware of it. And if you, when that happens, sometimes you do need to embrace it. Sometimes you do need to say, okay, you know what? My energy is not necessarily that positive. I'm just going to let this out for a little bit of time. And then I'm going to go and be with my little fish that's going for the oxygen and the sunlight. Now, next card, the Eight of Earth. Now, Earth is our Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, very solid energy, and it's also our money, it's our family, it's our house, okay? And this is skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. So maybe what's happening here is, maybe there's something, maybe there's this thing that you want. Maybe there's this thing that you want to go for. Maybe there's this thing that you're trying and you're just feeling, you're having this lack of confidence about doing this. Maybe there's this thing that, that it's this thought and you haven't really brought it into reality yet. I'm going to tell you to go, to work towards doing that. Many, okay. In one way, I want to say, well, you need to be realistic, but then that's not necessarily what you need to do, my Pisces, because one of your greatest strengths is that you are a dreamer. You have wonderful dreams, and I don't mean when you're sleeping. You have wonderful thoughts and you have wonderful aspirations. Sometimes you get just a little bit afraid that, like, do I really want to go towards that? Do I really want to make that step? And then, I don't know, and I do not know what their signs were, but all of a sudden, when I was saying about being realistic, all of a sudden I was thinking of the Wright brothers. And I was thinking about all the people that worked towards, getting man into flight. Okay. So this is that type of energy. And, this is what, you have this where you've got these thoughts that are just so cool. And yet you do have this doubt. Okay. Hope that makes sense to you. Okay. Now, last card is the Seven of Air. Again, so this is again that air energy, the thought, the Wi-Fi energy. Plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. So, so again, it's all about, is it poor timing? Well, it could be about poor timing, but with this new moon coming, really get out there and do some requesting. I think that you really need to do that a lot. You need to start putting out some positive energy. You need to start asking for things. You need to do that. You need to, that air, those thoughts. For you, it's again, that little fish is wanting to go down into those murky waters, because you know how you're the fish, and you want to go into those murky waters. You don't have to stay in those murky waters, okay? You can have both of your fishies come up and and have some of that oxygen, because, this card is saying, hey, skilled work is rewarded. You've got some good ideas there. So, so the energies itself are very conflicted right now. Now, does that mean that if you wake up in a great mood on Monday or Tuesday and you're like, oh, Deb says I'm not going to be in a great mood? No. You stay in that great mood, okay? You stay and you own it, okay? And it doesn't necessarily mean that these are your energies. It could be people around you too, because, like I said, the moon affects, all phases of the moon affects everybody a little differently, or affects everybody. And sometimes it affects them a little differently. This again, as something, get rid of, relinquish, on that first and second, relinquish, and on that third and fourth, request. Okay, I think that that's going to really help your energy. Okay. Whew. So hope that makes sense. But my Pisces, as always, know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.